So let's do question number 2 from exercise 8.2. So we have to choose the correct option and justify our choices. Okay, so the first question is, the first part is 2 10 30 divided by 1 plus 10 square 30 will be which one, which among the following. Okay, so start with the justification. Okay, means we will try to solve. Okay, so 2 10 30 degree divided by 1 plus 10 square 30 degree. Okay, it will be how much? What's the value of 10 30? The value of 10 30 is 1 by root 3 divided by 1 plus, what's the value of 10 30? 1 by root 3. Okay, whole thing square. Okay, then okay, so this part will give you how much? 2 ones are 2 divided by root 3. Then this part will give you how much? 1 plus 1 by, what's the square of root 3? 3. Okay, I don't have space there, so I will solve there only. So 2 by root 3 divided by, okay, so in the geometry I am doing fraction addition, so it will be 3 plus 1. So how much I am getting? So it will be 2 divided by root 3 divided by 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 3. So you know p get cancelled with p, so 2 2s are 4, so here there will be 1. So what I am getting is, okay, p remains in its place, p of the denominator also remains in its place, so this q will go up and this q will go down. Okay, so what I am getting, okay, I am getting 1 into 3 by 2 root 3. You know 3 is nothing but root 3 into root 3, so root 3 cancels 3, so I will get how much? Root 3. So answer will be root 3 by 2. Whose value is root 3 by 2? So root 3 by 2 is actually sine 60. Oh, sine 60, yes, sine 60. So root 3 by 2 is sine 60, so I will mark on sine 60. That will be the. Now proceeding to question number 2 part 2. So in question number part 2, it's given 1 minus 10 square 45 divided by 1 plus 10 square 45. Okay, so this thing will give you which among the following. Okay, whether it will give you 1090 1 or sine 45 or 0. So for that, let's start with the justification first. Okay, then we will see which one is the correct option. Okay, so 1 minus 10 square 45 divided by 1 plus 10 square 45. Okay, so 1 minus 10 square 45. Okay, so solving fast the numerator. So 1 minus 10 square 45. 10 45 is how much? 10 45 is very easy, it's 1. Yes or no? So it will be square of 1, and the denominator will be how much? 1 plus 10 45 is 1 and square of 1. So we will be squaring 1. Okay, so here what we are getting? So here we are getting 1 minus square of 1 is 1 only, and here we are getting what? 1 plus 1 square. 1 square is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So we are getting 1 minus 1 is 0 by 2, and 0 by 2 is nothing but 0. So option D is the correct answer. Let's do question number 2 part 3. So part 3 what we have to prove is sine 2a is 2 sine a. Okay, it's true when a is which one? So this LHS will be equal to RHS when, okay, so when this is going to happen, so that we have to prove. So see, the answer is 0 degree. Simple. Why? We know, see, when a is 0 degree, when a is 0 degree, sine 2a will be how much? Sine 2a will be sine 2 into 0 degree. So sine 2 into 0 degree is 0 degree. Okay, so sine 0 is how much? 0. Similarly, that part 2 sine a will also be how much? 2 into, okay, sine a we took 0 degree, so it will be sine 0 degree. So 2 into sine 0 is 0, so 2 into 0 is 0. So option number A is the correct answer. Now we are doing question number 2 part 4. So in question number 2 part 4 fraction, we have to justify, okay, which among the following will be the answers. Okay, so here it's given 2 10 30 degree divided by 1 minus 10 square 30 degree. So let's do it. 230 2 10 30 is how much? 1 by root 3. 10 30 is 1 by root 3, and 1 minus 10 30 again is 1 by root 3. So, since it is 10 square 30, so I am just squaring it. Okay, so after that how much I am getting? 2 into 1 is 2 divided by root 3. Okay, then here I am getting what's the square of 1? 1. What's the square of root 3? 3. Okay, after that here I am getting how much? 2 by root 3. So here it will be how much? 1 minus 1 by 3, so it will be 2 by 3. Okay, I'm doing fraction subtraction here, so that one you can do yourself. So 2 ones are 2, p is getting cancelled with p. Okay, now so how much I'm getting? So I'm getting 1 remain in its place. Okay, that one also in its place because both of them are p. P remains in its place, yes or no? P q, so p remains in its place. This q will go up and this q will go down. Okay, so root 3, I don't like it here. 3 we know it is actually root 3 into root 3. Okay, divided by root 3. So this root 3 will go with will get cancelled with that root 3. So we'll get how much? Root 3. So that only I'm doing. Okay, so it will be root 3. So whose value is root 3? So 1060 value is root 3. So 1060 value is root 3. So that is the correct answer. Okay, given 10a plus b is root 3 and 10a minus b is 1 by root 3. So we have to get the value of a and b. Okay, so this is also a very simple problem. So let's start by writing the stuff which is given. So 10a plus b, it is given as root 3. Okay, so tell me, dear students, what value of root 3 will be 10? So actually 1060 I made you memorize, yes or no? So 1060 will give you root 3. Okay, so 10a plus b. So 1060 will give you root 3. You know, left side also we have 10 of a plus b, and right side also we have 10 of 60 degree. Okay, so both the sides can be compared, yes or no? So now we will be doing what? Comparing both the sides. Okay, both the sides. Okay, so how much do we get? So we will be getting a plus b as some 60 degree. This is equation number 1. Okay, and then I will solve this part now, and also given what is given? 10 of a minus b is given as 1 by root 3. Okay, so tell me, dear students, okay, whose value is 1 by root 3? So it is 1030 degree. 1030 degree value. Last day I made you memorize. Okay, so do you remember the last day I made you memorize that 10 carries root 3 two places? Okay, but one place as 1 by root 3 and one place as root 3. So that will be either 1030 or 1060. So which one? Okay, the root 3 will go with 1060 since its value is bigger, and 10 1 by root 3 is a small value, so it will go with 1030. Okay, that's how I try to memorize you. Okay, so just remember that part. Okay, so let's proceed to the sum. Again we will be doing comparing both the sides. You write down this here, okay, in this line. Okay, so comparing both the side, we'll getting how much? A minus b will be same as 30 degree. So this is equation number 2. So since I have very small space, okay, I will be writing this thing there, okay, which I will be needing later on. So this one was our equation 1, this one was our equation 2. So what I will be doing is, you know that here it is plus b and here it's minus b, and I will be using elimination method to get the value of a and b. So which one I will use, whether I should be using addition or subtraction to eliminate either of the thing. See, here it's already plus b and here it's already minus b. So for me it will be easy to eliminate b by simply adding up. Yes or no? So that only I'm going to do. So what I'm doing, adding equation 1 and equation 2, we get. So how much do we get? Equation 1 is a plus b equal to 60 degree and equation 2 is a minus b equal to 30 degree. And since I'm doing addition, the sign won't change. Okay, so this plus b will get cancelled with minus b, and a plus a will give you 2a, and 60 plus 30 gives you 90 degree. So a will be how much? 90 divided by 2. So 90 get cancelled with 2 and I'm getting 45 degree. Therefore the value of a is 45 degree. Now it's very easy to get the value of b. Simply put this in other of the equation. So I will put the value of a in equation 1. So putting okay, a equal to 45 degree in equation 1. So I don't have space here, so I will solve it here. Okay, so equation 1 was a plus b as 60 degree. So a is how much? 45 degree plus b equal to 60 degree. So this side it is plus 45, other side it will be minus 45 degree. So b will be how much? B will be 60 minus 45, that is 15 degree. So therefore what's the value of a that I got? 45 degree. And what's the value of b that I got? Is 15 degree. So that's all from question number 3. So now let's proceed to question number 4, part 1. So here see, question number 4, we have to state whether the following statements are true or false, and we have to justify our answers. So see here, clearly we have sine a plus b, like we have to justify whether it is true or not, that sine a plus b is equal to sine a plus sine b. See, what if I take what if I take a as some 30 degree, okay, and b as some 60 degree. So our LHS will be how much? Our LHS will be sine of a plus b. So sine a is how much? 30 degree, and b is how much? 60 degree. Okay, so sine 30 plus 60 is how much? Sine 90 degree. So how much is sine 90 degree? 1. Okay, similarly we will solve RHS. So RHS is how much? Sine a plus sine b, and since we took we assumed a as 30, so a, that is sine 30, plus b we assume as 60 degree, so sine 60. Sine 30 is how much? Sine 30 is half, and sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So after solving we are getting how much? 1 plus root 3 divided by 2. Yes or no? So we can clearly see that RHS and LHS are not same when a is some 30 and b is some 60 degree. So this is false. Okay, this is not always true. Okay, in some occasion this may be true. Okay, like if we take a as 0 and b as 90 degree, then that time it is true. Okay, but it is not true for all the situation. That's why this statement is false. Okay, so now we will be justifying question number 2. So the value of sine theta increases. So basically this is true, but I will have to show you how. Okay, so look here, if I take theta as 0 degree, so sine 0 degree will be how much? 0. So if I take theta as some 30 degree, so sine 30 will be how much? Sine 30 degree is half, and we know half is nothing but 0.5. So if we take theta as some 45 degree, so sine 45 degree is how much? 1 by root 2, and if we rationalize it we will be getting root 2 by 2. How much is root 2? Root 2 is 1.414 divided by 2. So if we divide 1.414 by 2, how much we are going to get? We are going to get some 0.707. Okay, and if theta is some 60 degree, so sine 60 degree will be how much? Sine 60 degree will be some root 3 by 2. root 3 is how much? 1.732 divided by 2. So how much we are going to get here? Some 0.8. Let's check how much in how much is the exact value. 1.732. So it is basically 0.866. okay, then if theta is some 90 degree, okay, so sin 90 is how much? Sin 90 is 1. So we can clearly see that uh, as the value of theta is increasing, okay, theta is going from 0 to 30 to 45, then 60, 90, the value of sine theta is also increasing. The sine theta was 0, then 0.5, 0.7, then 0.8, and then finally 1. So it is clearly increasing, okay, so hence it will be true, and this is the justification, okay. So clearly, okay, as theta increases, okay, sin theta increases, okay. So this is the justification. Now we have the next question, the part 3. The value of cos theta increases as theta increases, okay. So this will be false, and let's check how, okay. If I start with some theta as 0 degree, so we know cos 0 degree is 1. If we take theta as some 30 degree, we know cos 30 is some root 3 by 2, and we know root 3 is some 1.732 divided by 2, and it will be some 0.8, okay. And if theta is some 45 degree, so cos 45 degree will be how much? 1 by root 2. So if we rationalize it, it will be how much? Root 2 divided by 2. So it will be how much? 1.414 divided by 2, so which will give you 0.7, okay. Then if we take theta as some 60 degree, so it will be cos 60 degree. Cos 60 degree is half, which is 0.5. And if we take theta as some 90 degree, cos 90 degree is 0. So we can clearly see, as the value of theta is increasing, the value of cos theta is decreasing, okay. Since when theta was 0, cos theta was 1, okay. When theta is 30, okay, cos theta is 0.8. When theta is 45, cos theta is 0.7. So you can clearly see that it is decreasing as the value of theta increasing. So it will be false, and clearly the value of cos theta decreases as theta increases. So this is the justification. Of question number 3. We're doing question number 4, part 4, and here again we have to check whether it is true or not with a justification. So here sin theta is cos theta for all values of theta, whether this is true or not. So obviously this is not always true. It is true only when theta is 45 degree. For sin 45 we know it is 1 by root 2, cos 45 also 1 by root 2, but this is not true for all the cases. You can take any other situation, like let theta equal to some 30 degree. So that time sin theta will be how much? Sin theta, that is sin 30 degree, will be 1 by 2, and cos 30 degree will be root 3 by 2. So clearly we can see that clearly sin 30 degree is not equal to cos 30 degree, hence it is false, okay. It is false, and this is the justification for that one. Now we'll be doing question number 4 part 5. Okay, here we have to prove that we have to show that cot A is not defined for A equal to 0. Like this is where this is basically true and false, and we have to justify it. So see, we know cot A is cos A divided by sin A, and since when A is 0, so it will be cos 0 degree sin 0 degree. And what's the value of cos 0 degree? Cos 0 degree is 1 and sin 0 is 0. You know 1 by 0 is undefined situation, or not undefined, hence this is true, and this is the justification for that one. Okay, thank you.